Hi, everybody. This is KC with Kinetic Karma. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a reading for the full moon coming up. This is actually, what date is the full moon on? I'm not sure. I like to use my listeners, if anybody out there knows, if you could put it in the comments, I'd appreciate it. But we're going to do a full moon reading for the month of November. We're going to do it with, start out with the mythical goddess tarot. We're going to do the tarot of sexual magic. So if there anybody under 18, please click off. It's not appropriate. And we're going to do the Kemper deck by Cyril Machete. Before we start, let me say a prayer. Mother, Father, Spirit, may we all come together, our guides, and communicate clearly and precisely what it is that the people who are watching this video would serve them best and in their highest and greatest good. I thank you for the information, for the ability to be of service. Amen. Okay, so I want to know, well, first of all, maybe I should start with the sexual tarot, because what I heard when I was doing the meditation for the full moon was that this is a sexy moon. That's what they told me, y'all. It's a sexy moon. So, you take it how you take it and interpret that how you want, but it's going to be a sexy moon. So, Spirit, please give us some information about what that's about. And I'm going to do Celtic Cross, they're telling me, with the tarot of sexual magic to get started. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles on the scene. In the self position, we have the Empress. Now, how sexy can you get? I don't think much more than that. Maybe with the wands, but the Empress, she's pretty sexy. Come on. Fertile with her little conch shell at the bottom of her feet. Oh, yeah. With the lovebirds. Oh, yeah, she's sexy. The next card we have is going to be what's crossing the Empress, and that is the Nine of Swords. Oh, my. With the black cat. We'll get further illumination on that. They're telling me to shuffle. The card at the base of the reading, in the subconscious position, the base of the reading is the Three of Pentacles. Well, now, in the conscious position, we have the Five of Wands. Ooh, somebody is not happy about what's going on in the background. In the past position, we have the Ace of Chalices. All about love. That love. And in the future position, we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's about that money, y'all. Pentacles. About the resources, the physical resources coming in your future, in the near future, along with love, okay? Along with the fruits of the Spirit. How you see yourself, the Knight of Chalices, or vice versa. How others see you, the Three of Chalices. All about that sex. Your greatest hopes and fears is the Four of Pentacles. So this is clearly about the money and the love. The money and the love. Your money and the love. And what is in the outcome, the final outcome position for this particular reading, Spirit, is the Chariot. Okay, we're going to get things moving. The Chariot is a card of movement. Let's get it going. Let's get it on. So, let me take a moment. We have the Empress as central, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, I want to read from the book what they say about the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Rubbing, the magic of the black cat. Taking some distance to restore harmony. Exciting to appease desire. Giving of oneself to let mystery die. Even the world of love is the fruit of paradoxes. You must begin again after each error. So what's crossing the Empress is a new beginning. Whether that's with someone new or old, we don't know. Can we get a clarification from the Goddess deck, please? Please clarify the Nine of Swords, that new beginning. Oh, and we got denial. So there's something about a love relationship that you are in denial about, or that the other person is in denial about. And I'd like to see exactly what that is. But let's get clarification from the book about this denial. A woman lies trance-like in her Egyptian night boat in death-rite attire. She is shielded from her feelings, numb to her surroundings. 7 snakes watch her, alert to her comatose state, ready to initiate her into the next life. Oh my goodness, this is a deep transformation. This is a warning card to come alive and feel again. It is time to ask honestly of yourself what you are afraid to heal and what behaviors are keeping you from facing your true feelings. Now is the time to come out of the trance that keeps you in denial and leads you to death. Leads you to your death. Show courage and drop your inner shields so that you may listen to the essential message your heart must tell you. So what I get out of that is that there has been an ending, a very painful ending in a love relationship, in an intimate relationship for the Empress, and she withdrew. She withdrew in order to get clarity. The swords bring clarity, to get understanding, but she's at risk now of staying in that hermit-like state, that state of comatose, and not wanting to come out to live again because of fear of the same thing occurring. So that's what's crossing the Empress. At the top, in the conscious position, I'd like to get clarification on the Five of Wands, which is this card, where you have a man looking at the 2 lovers in the garden with a torch. So there's obviously another person involved, and they don't want you to be involved with anyone else. The person, whoever it is that the Empress ended the relationship with, has a jealous suitor, the person who she was involved with, and they don't want her involved with anybody else. They're very jealous, and what we have here is confusion turned upside down to clarify that card, and actually I'm not going to take them upside down. I'm going to have the Great Void and confusion to go with to clarify the Five of Wands. So obviously there's someone who is feeling left out, someone who is feeling there's a, and I'm going to say it's a male figure or masculine energy because of the man watching the two lovers, who's feeling a deep void because the Empress withdrew her love, withdrew her connection to this person who is looking on. And so he's experiencing a void and a vast amount of confusion about why all of this occurred really. They don't really have the ability or the resources to understand exactly what happened to cause this to occur. And they're very upset about it. So that's what's going on in the conscious position, and the Empress is aware that this is going on. What's going on in the near future, clarification for that is the Ten of Pentacles is in the near future. Please give us some clarification on that. And we have depletion and mother birth. So those are two actually kind of like opposite cards. Well, we have the sea and the earth, okay? But the depletion of the pentacles and the rebirthing from a grounded, more solid position of what it is the Empress wants in her life. She wants the resources. She wants to manifest and to bring forth abundance in her life, but she doesn't want to do it the same way she did it before, because the way she was doing it before in the previous relationship was very depleting to her energies and to the resources. It caused them to dwindle. And now, because she's willing to connect to Mother Earth, because she's willing to connect to abundance and manifest from a space of abundance, a space of what is solid and secure and beautiful in all aspects, from love to financial resources to health to mental well-being. She's manifesting from a place of newness, from mother and birthing these great gifts into her world. What we have going on in the clarification in the as how you see yourself in terms of the Knight of Chalices. I have two cards that came. One is the Oracle, and the other is Conflict. So I get that, again, that this is the person who had the problem with the Empress, who was jealous, who was looking on, and he's coming to offer the Empress another chance to apologize for whatever occurred, even though he doesn't really understand fully what caused her to leave. He's still going to come in and try to save the relationship because he realizes now that there's great value in the relationship, but this is creating some conflict. This is creating a great deal of conflict, and the Empress is going within and using her intuition, the Oracle. She's doing readings, she's going into meditation to get spiritual guidance on how to handle this specific situation. And might I ask that we get clarification on how to handle that from the Kemper deck? How to handle this conflict that the Empress feels that she's in with her former lover, who she's ended a relationship with. Distant horizons. Put distance between you and this person is the best thing to do to avoid the conflict. Do your best to create distance. Distance in communication, distance in physicality. Just put distance in every way that you can. Energetically, put protection around yourself. Okay? If you don't want this conflict to escalate. In terms of at the base of the reading, what's in the subconscious, the Three of Pentacles. Spirit, can we get clarification on that? Oh, a lot of cards fell out. We have toil and labor with the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are about work. So through your work, I'm feeling that you will or have met your lover. And it's the new lover. And that is going to, how's that going to work out for a spirit? That toil and labor, that lover, work relationship with your lover. Please comment. It's a pathway, and the pathway is a sunny one. And if you notice, there's not really two pathways, there's one, and it leads to the sunshine. So I would say that that's a very auspicious sign for you and your lover, your new lover. I like to clarify the Chariot and the movement in the completion section of this reading, of the Celtic cross reading. Please clarify the Chariot, where is going and who is going. Okay, poverty is moving. How is poverty moving, Spirit? Poverty is moving, and there's a main male. So I'm assuming that there's poverty associated with a main male that is moving out of your way, that is moving away from you, or that you are moving away from. Please clarify further what's coming in. What's coming in is a commitment, is marriage, a traditional relationship with a new person. Well, that's pretty very explanatory. Please comment on, in the near future, the depletion card, just for further clarification. What was depleted? What is being depleted here? What was depleted was the wealthy man. Okay, so that's exactly it. I talked about the depletion of the pentacles and how that wasn't satisfactory, and how the Empress is now birthing again and creating a foundation from the Ten of Pentacles, which is a highly stable relationship, where the one she had before was not really all that stable with the Pentacles or anything else that was of any tangible, solid, long-lasting worth or value. There was a great amount of illusion, they're telling me, around this whole thing. There was just an appearance of wealth and well-being and health and love and abundance, but really underneath it was a farce. It was a fake. It was something totally different. Lies and cheating. I get the Seven of Swords energy. Lying, cheating, stealing. Behind your back type of energy. So what we're dealing with for this full moon cycle is definitely around passionate relationships. And Spirit, please advise, give us an overall energy. Ooh, and it popped right out. And the overall energy was the card that was on the bottom of the deck. Oh, we had that before. That's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, the bottom of the deck did give the overall energy, which is the King of Wands. And I'm going to read from this book, since it came out in such a dramatic way, of what they have to say about the King of Wands. It may trigger something for you or me that I may be able to give you some further insight on. So the King of Wands. Okay, embracing closeness, the magic of the bracelet with 9 knots. Commitment is important. The conquest derives from quiet willpower and mature determination to offer yourself to each other. So again, that just goes back to the Empress. What's crossing the Empress is not being afraid. It's just that you got to get out of the denial and live your true feelings. And if you really have feelings for someone and they have feelings for you, then hey, don't hold back. You know, release, let go, and enjoy this person who's going to come back into your life during this Mercury retrograde and this full moon to start a new cycle with you, to complete an old one where it may have been something that interrupted that cycle, where now it's time and things have matured through patience, through maturity, through carefulness and nurturing. Things have matured, and now it's time to take the relationship to the next level. So the only thing you have to do is go with the flow, go with your heart, be who you are, and love your life and protect your energy. Those are the important messages that I have for you for this full moon energy. And as I've said before, this energy can last 3 days before, approximately 3 days after the full moon. So we're not just talking one day, we're talking a period of time, starting from now till 3 days after the full moon. I would say this reading would be applicable. Thank you for coming. Oh, well, wait, before you do that, I want to do one card around from the love deck. This is a new deck I have called Lover's Oracle Heart-Shaped Fortune-Telling Cards. I want to do one message, get a message from this deck, please. Since it is about love, since it is about new beginnings, the message that came out is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. That's beautiful. That's what we have for the full moon reading. Thank you for coming. Please click the like button, subscribe, and share if you feel so moved to do so. I appreciate all you beautiful people. May you be safe, protected, and loved passionately during this full moon energy. Have a great one. Bye.